Welcome back to another Rising of the Shield Hero review. Today's episode 19. I'm Justin.
What is up? I'm Logan.
And today we're Couch Talk. As always, I read the manga. Logan's an anime viewer only. And we're going to discuss the episode and give our scores at the end. You ready to get on into this?
I'm ready.
So yeah, you watched this before me. And you told me it was like an undercover recap episode. And at first I was like, the first part of it I was like, I don't get it. And then as it started going on, I was like, oh, I get it.
Right. So, yeah. Stuff did happen in this episode, but also more so the second half was like pretty much a recap of what we've seen before. It was it was weird, I guess. Because it's like it's kind of a recap, but not really, because stuff is still progressing.
Yeah, definitely the first half, though, we focused a little bit on the Pope and stuff, how he has a replica of the Cardinal weapon, which is very powerful.
Yeah, it can like switch to all of them and just, except it uses
a lot of mana.
Yeah, which is why
he needs like 700 followers behind him, all praying.
Hundreds and hundreds of followers just help give him mana.
Yeah, and then of course he has a force field as well, so they can't get to him. And I just hate through all of this. Like, mine is still insistent that she's like the next in line.
Yeah.
Like every time she uses a spell, she's like, "As your next queen."
Right.
It's like,
that's so annoying.
Shut up. Okay. But we find out, hey, the other heroes are alive.
I'm shocked.
Wow. they were saved by the shadows. The queen's force pulled them out just in time, as they were set up by this three heroes church, who doesn't care about their three heroes or the shield. But
right, I don't. It's weird that he says, like, it's so funny he calls like the three like useless heroes or whatever, but still calls Naofumi Devil of the Shield. So it's like he is unintentionally acknowledging that he's actually, skillful and worth something, even as the shield hero, Devil of the Shield. The other ones are just like, you're useless.
That's why the others need to die, so he can get some real heroes coming in, right? But they do say the queen is coming, so we'll have that eventually. We've been alluding to meeting the queen. It's just taking a long time to get in there.
We're slowly getting to it.
But we finally have the heroes sort of coming together. Except for Naofumi, he's like, I ain't gonna join you idiots.
Right, I do appreciate that of Naofumi. First of all, the Spear Hero is still an idiot. Philo summed it up really well. The Spear Hero is annoying. She said, like, I'm like, yes, that's pretty much the show title right now. But I do like how Naofumi is like, I will work with you, but I'm gonna call all of you each on your bullshit first. Like, yeah. For this moment, we can work together, but don't act like, we're all buddy partners now. Like, I was like...
Because he tells us Spear Hero, because Spear Hero was like, oh, I was just trusting my party. And he's like, accepting everything blindly is not trust. And it's
right,
like,
it's just...
if you just do what they do. And then Ren's like, Afumi's right. And he's like, hold on a second, Ren.
he has
also fucked up.
A list. He's like, Ren. Oh, okay, let me just say what all you've done wrong.
Where it comes into the whole recappy thing. It was like, he's calling them out on the bullshit, but he's already called them out on this bullshit multiple times. It's like they forgot or they got called out on this bullshit. So let's call them out on it again and then recap those moments for like the fifth or sixth time throughout this show so far.
Right. We literally we got a recap of him calling them out while in the process of calling them out. It was pretty... That's what the second half felt weird, because it was like, I feel like I just watched a recap episode.
Yeah, because he's like, oh, the poison corpse again, the refugees again,
right? The plant, the evil plant again. Like, you extorting that town again. I'm like, okay, we know, we definitely know.
Yeah, and like as soon as he calls the other two out on their bullshit, the Spear Hero once again like deflects. He's like, oh, you two. I'm a real. And it's like, dude, shut up.
He's so annoying. Like. I feel like this is going to be like slowly their redemption. Like, the other three heroes are going to slowly, try and change their ways. I hope mine doesn't get like some redemption, because I just hate her. I think she's just... I hate her. Like everything
Yeah,
about
I
her.
think that's the right way to sum it up.
I was trying to think. I hate her is the best thing I could say.
But yeah, after all this talking, it gives the Pope some time to charge up his mana,
He's
and
like,
he's like,
"Thanks, guys."
yeah, he's like, you're all a disgrace, and you've given me a chance to build my mana. And it's like, okay. And then he calls down Cathedral,
Yeah,
which is kind of where it ends off. And there's not, like you said, a lot of this is kind of recapping that there is stuff that happened, but overall not a lot of stuff that
right.
happened.
Pretty much the only stuff that happened was the other hero showed up, and then now they're going to work together for at least this moment, and that's pretty much it. The rest was just now Fumi calling them out, and then we're flashbacking to when stuff we've already seen. But yeah, that is the episode.
Yeah, that's true. Now that we got this stuff kind of out of the way, and we have this giant cathedral come down, next episode should be.
I'm assuming they'll beat him.
Up again.
It'd be kind of anticlimactic if the heroes are working together and then they lose or something.
They just all die. It's like, all right, well, we got jokes on you guys. Actually, it's about the new heroes coming in. We were just setting up the world.
Right. That would be quite a twist. Quite an subvert of my expectations.
That's the season finale. It's new heroes coming in.
But yeah, we can jump into scores if you want.
Yeah, we can do that.
I don't because a lot of it was a recap. I'll say 5, which is kind of being generous in my opinion. Probably I'll say 5. I do like the slight progression between the heroes and Naofumi. I like how he called them out. He kind of... It wasn't because one of them was oh, the 4 heroes are working together now, and Naofumi's like, hold on. I need to tell you why we're not working together in the first place.
I'm not joining with you idiots.
Right.
It just calls them in.
It wasn't just oh, we're working together now. They're still Naofumi's still frustrated with their actions, which is reasonable, and he's not going to just suddenly forgive them, because if he does, they won't learn. So I'm glad he's kind of holding this okay, you need to know what you're doing wrong. But other than that, yeah, it was just recap, I guess. I'd probably actually say 4.5. Now that I talk about it.
Okay, 4.5. Yeah, you dropped it down. Yeah, I can agree with that, actually. Yeah. As Philo sums it up, frustrating and annoying, right? It's you know what? This Pope's just as frustrating and annoying too.
Right.
And now the Queen's coming, everyone's getting scared and stuff, and it was you knew this was going to be your next step. You already said you were going to remove the nobility and stuff, and it was why are you getting intimidated? The Queen's coming.
Right.
It's oh, we have this master plan, but once it starts going in, oh shit, I'm getting scared.
Oh, whoops.
I made a mistake. And it's yeah, and then, a lot of it is just kind of recappy, and it is always good seeing Naofumi call them out on their bullshit every time, but it's we're literally calling them out on the exact same bullshit, and it's come on.
Right. Hopefully we progress much quicker next time, or we kind of skip why he's mad at them. We understand thoroughly why Naofumi has issues with them, so we don't need to...
I think they do now at this point.
We don't need to bring it up again, ever, to be honest.
But that does it.
Yeah, that means it's spiel
time for our recap. Be sure to hit that subscribe, like we say every time. Hit the notification bell to be notified every time we upload. Comment down below. Let us know what you thought of this episode, what you did, anything like that. And until next time, peace out.
See ya.